No! Holy bejeebus. I planted these not too long ago. Oh my gosh. That's insane. They're not going to stay there. Even though it is kind of... Purple, it kind of goes well with the green look around here. Add some more color, but no, I can't have those stay there. Although it would be... No, but anyway. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode. Such a shame. I just died. I just splattered into the ground. And I haven't died in a long time. But that's what you get when you play around with Elytras and you don't really know what you're doing. I finally got something. Through all the pain and suffering and crying slime balls, your boy got it. Mending 1. It took about a total combined of 2 to 3 hours just to get that. And these are all the things. I got good books in the process, and I got a crap load of mending bows, which drove me insane, but I don't care. We got it. Now, the Elytra wings I'm wearing now, I've repaired these so much already. Activate. God, I'm so bad at that. I'm not even going to put them on this one. I'm just going to put them on my other ones. Oh, shortcut. Ah, slapped my face into the wall. That's a good name as any. The Flying Slime. Finally, I can take these off and stop repairing them 24/7. Yay. So hopefully every time they get down low, I'll just go down to my XP farm, and now we have unlimited flying. Only problem is now, gunpowder. So I've gathered up a lot of my gunpowder in the world. Not all of it, though. I kept some around for, like, splash potions and whatnot. But I had about, like, 4 stacks of rockets. Now I have a few more left in here, but now I'm down a lot because I'm addicted, guys. I can't stop flying. It's just so fun. Now that I have mending, this is going to be a problem. That means no longer... Well, this doesn't even... Oh, my God! Oh, what am I doing? Oh, gosh. Guys, this is becoming a problem. I'm an addict. Sometimes when I like flying, I forget I have the wings on. This thing don't work anymore, and it's annoying. Why don't... Can I... Oh! Ow. Why doesn't this work anymore? Oh, yeah, I have a lighting problem right there, but it just doesn't spawn anymore. And... Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, God. And, well, we need a new one, and it has to be good, and it has to be close to our house so it can always spawn mobs. So this leads to what we're doing today. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. Mob Spawner 3.0 or Armory. I can't decide. Well, if you guys didn't know already, that down there, that tube, that is Mob Spawner 1, well, just Mob Spawner 1.0, I guess you can say. That is 2.0, and they just don't work for some reason. I still have to figure out why they don't work. But the Armory, gosh, I always forget. The Armory is something we really need, and a lot of people think I already have one, but I actually don't. I made one back in the day, but I tore it down. We gotta find a place to start storing all of this. It's a problem. I have a lot of armor in this world, and I don't know where to put it. So I'm not entirely sure why this one isn't working, but it's really driving me insane because I want it to work. It hasn't worked for a very long time. Has something changed? Because I don't know if something has changed or not. So I'm going to try something that might or might not fix it here. Get rid of this for a second. These are slabs right here, and the reason I put slabs there is so we can have a little headroom in the attic, but that might be the problem. Maybe. Probably not, though. It just adds in a little light, but it's still dark enough in there. I don't see why it wouldn't spawn stuff. Wherever we go now, we can finally carry all of our good stuff on us. I even made a redstone box. I'm going to make a lot more, too. Called that my leather backpack because that's just going to store, like, goods, like what I'd want to carry every day. That is what I need, actually. And then, of course, building blocks is just going to be stuff I might need here and there. So I'm going to go ahead and replace this with some of this, and hopefully this will fix it. We're going to go work on the Armory. Yes, we're going to work on an Armory, and then we'll come back to this later on in the episode to see if it may have spawned any, like, gunpowder or something. There we go. We're now going to have a tools chest as well because I'm always trying to find my diamond hoe. I finally found it. I've spent so long looking for it, and it was in that chest right there, Rick Grimes' chest. If you don't know who that is, you better know who that is. Yeah, so we're probably going to have a lot more shulker chests in the future. We're going to probably fill up this whole thing with shulker chests. Imagine this whole thing, how much you could carry. That is insane to think about. You know, this thing's probably not gonna work if I don't put it back into proper order and take out this torch. Now that I got my hands free, wow, those grow so fast. I can explain the Armory situation. So a lot of you probably think, this is the Armory here. No, this was a place I was going to store mob drop armor, and I still haven't really used it. Another place is right here. This is where the Armory was going to go when we expanded down here, but I'm not down here as much anymore, and this is very far from my main part of the house. So that is why we're going to build it over here. Yes, I've already gotten started on it. This episode is actually about a day late, I'm sorry, but in the meantime, I was able to go ahead and start on it, and I am so happy with the progress I've got so far. So, as you can see, we're still going in the same style of our house, and it's reasonably near our main hub area and our workshop. So this is going to be perfect. We're going to build a bridge right through here, and I went for like an L-shaped design, and I thought this was really cool. It's still the same kind of dimensions I've been using. This is 9 blocks wide, 18 this way, and then 18 that way, and I thought this was just kind of unique. And I threw in some spruce wood, and I'm kind of giving it just kind of a different look. It's kind of, I guess you can say, an upgraded version of our current house. Let's go to creative real quick. Back on the good old test world where I test everything for our Let's Plays and SMPs and everything. I used to have one way before this too, but back in the day when I was transferring worlds, I lost it. So this one I think was made around like in the episode 50s and 60s. I'm not for sure, but here it is. This is kind of what I designed. I'm going to be adding a lot more detail than this too. This is just barely something. I didn't want to go crazy with it, but I also wanted it to look like, I guess, more stylish than my current build, and I think I did a decent job if you ask me. So the differences mainly are such as these right here, like support, because this is going to be an armory, so I got to make it look like it's holding a big load, and kind of these different style roofs. As you know, in our library, I kind of did the same thing. I'm still trying to figure out a roof design because, as you know, with my weird roofs, they kind of are hard to build roofs on. I don't know, but I think it's gonna be all right. We're gonna have a bunch of armor stands all up on the walls. I'm tired of talking about it. Let's just go build it. All right. So I recently realized I don't even really need Flight Duration 3 rockets. Flight Duration 1 is like just as good as that. Just that goes a little bit longer. So I wasted a lot of gunpowder on those Flight Duration 3s. So we're just gonna be doing ones for now on. So let's go down to business here. I went out to the mesa for a little bit, got some of this, which we're definitely going to need. And I'm using white stained glass in this build, which, why have I not discovered this before? It's harder to see through, but at a distance, let's say, it looks so much better with my style I'm going with here, which is green stained clay and kind of the spruce and oak look. Oh my god, I can never get that right. Yeah, it looks really good. Yeah, and then imagine that up there. I kind of have a roof design that I'm going to do, but I'm just going to go ahead and start building. I sprinkled in some spruce planks, as you can see, and I think that adds a lot of color in here, which looks really good. So as of right now, I'm going to go ahead and finish up all the walls here. Just ignore that. I was experimenting, and I'll show you what I come up with afterwards. I just need some thinking time. Got the upper windows done, and I'm pretty happy with them. I was kind of struggling on where I wanted to put these smaller ones and these tall ones, because there are different ones here. So I decided that is, well, there's going to be a front and a backside and sides. So this is kind of known as a front, and that is kind of known as a front, and then these are kind of the back sides, and those are all the ones with the tall ones. And then that one, that one, that one, and that one are kind of the sides, so those are kind of smaller. And the ones that'll link, which will be that slab up there, will link to that one, and then that one will link to that one. I'm always complicated when it comes to roofs. But I really like it. It looks kind of cool, kind of from a distance so far. It kind of looks wavy. I mean, look at that. It's definitely different. This is definitely a new building style I want us to do around our house when we expand even more. So, yeah, I'm going to get back to work. As of right now, I think I'm going to go ahead and just get the roof completely done because I'm tired of roofs, and then we'll start working on the inside. I got some cool plans for that. I'm having more and more ideas roaming through my head. It's going crazy. These are the best moments, though, when you're building, because that's when the best builds come out. So this is what I was talking about here, and I think the rest of the roof is going to be oak wood like that to obviously separate the colors. And I was thinking right here at this cross point, I want to build something kind of like that up here. Not as tall as that. It's only going to go up just a little bit, like around that height. But I think it'll look really good, honestly. But after I build the roof. I'm going to need a lot of oak wood for this, and that's all I got. Oh, time to bone meal some trees. Oh, what have I done? What have you done, slime? Man, these roofs, I swear, just something about roofs, man. I suck at them. I mean, it looks all right now, yes, but just wait until you see underneath. It's just a nightmare. I think I did all right, though. Let's take a look. I missed. Under here's going to look cool, too. Kind of. I got to fix this pathway. I want to... well, we'll do that later. But the reason I say that is because... all these, like, weird blocky corners now. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of that, because I wanted this to be a high ceiling room, because I wanted armor stands to be all up on these walls and stuff. I don't know how I'm going to fix this. Time for the best part, interior decoration. I kind of managed the ceiling in here, but there's nothing I can do about it a whole lot. I just added some slabs in some places. We're just gonna have to deal with it. We'll mess with it as soon as we start messing around with like the second floor type of deal thing. As of right now, I built this. This is where I'm going to get my armorers, my villagers, and put them back here. So when I come in here and I'm wanting to mess around with armor, I can trade with them and do whatever. I'll block these off, these sides, as soon as we get them in there. I think I want 2 or 3 in there. I think that would be fine. I kind of like the look of it. I'm trying to mess with some ideas of how I want to display the armor in here. Now, when I said second floor, there isn't actually going to be a second floor. I just kind of want to have some sort of catwalk up there, so we can store armor all the way up there, because when I want to walk in this room, I want to see armor all lined up on the walls in here. I don't know why. I just kind of want to do that. It'll look really cool. I put some fences up there. There's a few hanging down where we're going to put some chandeliers. And as of right now, I'm kind of stuck. I'm trying to decide what I want to do in here. There's so much I want to do, but I don't know where to start. So I'm just going to start messing with some stuff. Alright, I am back once again, even though it was just a slight cut for you guys. This episode is really delayed. I am sorry for the long wait, guys. I've just been recording this here and there, but I've also been doing work here and there. As you can see, we now have a bridge, and I'm actually in love with this bridge. Because most of our sky bridges, is what I like to call these, are kind of like those. I put glass on the sides and a roof, but I changed it up for this one. This one is open on the side so we can feel the nice breeze of the summer air, and I added light gray glass on top. It kind of looks like white glass, but it's actually light gray, and I don't know. I just went with that because, you know, you kind of want it tinted. You don't want the sun beating down on you. I like it. It looks like more of a modern type of bridge for my house, and I like it. And I've been working on this place little by little. As you can see, you got a little bit more done, but I really like these kind of designs I'm doing here. So this is the armory. So you might think it's only for armor, but actually it's going to be weapons and stuff too, like swords and stuff. So this is my sword display where all of the these are all from the end, by the way. So this is where I'm just going to store swords, and I can come here to get some off of there and build some swords if I want to. I don't know, it's just where I'm going to store most of them. And this is going to be kind of a random armor holder, but I'm also going to have these little shelves right here. And as you can see, these are just holding iron right now, but I want to have some nether gear, some explosives gear, projectile gear, and just protection gear. So if we ever go on a nether trip, I can take off my probably diamond armor, which probably, I don't know if that'd be a good idea, and get some gear there. But we might trade these with diamond here in the future. And over here, I got some chests. These are going to hold like helmets, chest plates, leggings, and boots of all different types, just in case we want to build some together. I think this place is coming along fine. I added this little like catwalk system up here. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly I want to do. Originally, I wanted armor to be lined up all on the walls up here, but I think I'll just do that over time. I might expand this catwalk to 2 wide so I can actually put armor up here. But other than that, there's really no use for this, just to kind of walk on and look down. I'll use it for something in the future. Over here on this blank wall, this is where I'm going to have a giant wall of, I think, item frames, where I'm just going to put a bunch of bows and swords so we can pick and choose which ones we want to combine. And the good thing about this is it's connected right to our workshop over here, so we can just walk right over and start working on the stuff we need. So, kind of like it. Alright everybody, we're going to go ahead and do the comment question of the day. Sorry to end the episode kind of shorter than normal, but man, this episode was kind of a disaster to record because I've just been doing so much in the past like 4 days, and I've been recording this here and there, and I'm just, well, at least we got, this is the most I've gotten done in a long time, so it was a somewhat half productive / half not productive. I don't know how to explain it, but today's comment question comes from Marcus Bain, my fellow friend, and he says, how will having the Elytra affect how I play in the world now? Good question, because I actually came to you for a lot of my Elytra questions. But it's going to change so much due to the fact that it's a transportation item. And, well, first we started off with the train station, and it took forever to go to the Mesa biome. And every time I'd have to go get hardened clay, I'd just go like, oh, because I'd have to ride the train track all the way there. And, well, then we upgraded. Well, the game upgraded. We got horses. Then I was so happy because we could actually get out there at a reasonable speed. And, well, that kind of died out real quick. I mean, not really. We used to use horses a lot for adventuring. But now that we have Elytras, I mean, that's just going to change everything up. I can get from here, if I learn how to do it correct, haha, like that, from here to my fishing hut within a jiffy. It's just so strange how much this is actually going to change things. And the biggest part, oh my lord, and the biggest part is going to change is adventuring, because we can, well, our next planned adventure is we're going to go out to the jungle and get ourselves some parrots. I think it's that way or that way. Yeah, that goes to show how much I remember. I can't even tell if it's east or west, so we're going to fly out there in Elytras and see how long it actually takes us, because that is the longest adventure we have ever been on. And, well, I think we can get out there within no time now, so it's going to change everything up. And I can't wait to see what it does for us when building and all that, because it's helped me a lot in our new armory room, that's for sure. But, yeah, guys, again, sorry for the kind of shorter episode, but I've got things to do and whatnot, and I got to get this episode out. So I'll see you guys in the next episode where I got lots in store still. So, take care, eat some hair, and bye-bye. Don't do that. Well, if you want. It won't hurt.